more I learn Polish, and as much as I've learned German, I'm starting to lose track of what exactly is borrowed words and what aren't. But I'm taking a wild guess. In Polish, konferencja is a borrowed word for conference. Morning, morning. That seems blockade-ish. I literally just turned, came down the stairs and looked to my right. I mean, I know what you are. It's a crane, it's a bucket crane that they can get up onto the roof and hose stuff down. But considering it's right there, means I probably have to close the windows later. Yeah. Like they were spraying building 1. So that's why I closed the windows, because I'm like, I don't know how long it's gonna take to spray a building. Yeah. But they didn't, so. But considering that they were doing building 1, and if they did 1 and 2, then they're probably going to do 3, 4, and maybe us. But you're just going to be roasting this weekend. Willie's not, he's not sure if they still have a game. He knows a game has not been canceled because his coach would have already texted him, but he hasn't heard talk of a game at all. And if anything, it's the Renegades, and they're going down to Medford, and it's gonna be like 105. It's gonna be like 92 here, so yeah,
we're not fully escaping.
At least we won't be out on a turf field. But I'm just walking a Pokemon at this point because I am down to 10 Ultra Balls, 1 regular ball, because for some reason the Pokestops have not been giving me balls. I have no idea why. I leveled to 29 yesterday because I was like, I got a lot of Pokemon, so I just put on an XP egg and just evolved a bunch of shit. Maybe that's where most of my balls went, because I started picking up Pidgeys and shit, but it's still I have no Pokeballs at this point. Friday is probably going to be, wherever we go, it's gonna have to have a Pokestop, and all I'm gonna do is spin, unless it is a stupidly rare and I need it candy Pokemon. Yeah. I'm not picking it up at this point. I have just, and maybe it's because, the gyms are shut down. By the way, now they're like, the Pokestops will have a ring around them. They're like, oh yeah, they have a ring around them now. I'm like, they had a ring around them before. I mean, it's much more of a defined ring. What it is I'm thinking it's around the cube. There's a bigger, more distinct ring, and I think what that's gonna be is because a lot of people are now getting the update. I haven't downloaded the new one to show it, but I think it might be a timer. Because I've been wanting that one, because I have troubles. I mean, I just sort of have to guess.
Yeah, you have color trouble.
And even with my color-corrected phone, it doesn't work very well.
Yeah, because it's a spectrum, and it fades from one to the other.
Yeah, so it's like, I can tell the difference between the dark blue and the light blue, but I usually might miss it by about a minute. And if the Pokestop's one of those that sticks itself at dark blue, even though I can spin it, then I'm missing out on time and whatever. Well, that's an interesting place to leave the bike. The timer, this is the kind that I'm like, did your time run out? And it just locked up on you?
It doesn't.
That's what I'm,
yeah.
But that's the kind of thing. And I'm like, there's nothing. There's nothing here.
Yeah, there's absolutely no reason for a bike to be out here.
Oh, and for those of you who don't actually play, this is what a closed down gym looks like. Usually when there's nobody on them, they have a bit of white on them, but this is full-blown gray.
It's also not locked. The timer is still running. 11 hours, 38 minutes.
Oh my god. Yay, I got 5 Pokeballs out of the stop and 2 revives for my 4-day streak. But now we can walk further down the platform because we don't have to deal with the gym. So there's so much, I have actually a fair bit of stuff to do today. I've noticed gyms are popping up.
Really?
They're changing Pokestops into gyms.
Damn it.
Okay. At the nature park, the parking lot has the one at the entrance, the one at the far end, the one at the sign, and then we go back and there's the one sign. So the sign and then the one next inside the park are both gyms now. Yeah, they're both. Oh, hi. 2K egg just popped up.
We didn't need more gems.
Yeah, and I hope they take... And that's the thing, is they're right next to each other, too. Crabby. It's a 2K, so I wasn't expecting anything great. I just wanted to clear it out. But... So yeah, we don't need more gyms. We need some of them thinned out a little bit, unless this new thing is gonna do amazing stuff, you know. Because like we've got one here at the Max platform, we've got one at Edge, we've got one at Cafe Yum, which is in the same parking lot. Now we have 2 more, like we have 5 gyms visible from the house. And I understand that when you're in downtown Metropolis, you see a lot of gyms. You probably see 5 gyms in downtown Portland from your office.
Maybe. There aren't a lot.
You should probably check now, see if how many gyms there are.
Yeah.
Because obviously they're going off what things are popular, and people sitting in that, under that alcove area, underneath in between the bathroom and the main nature park area, can hit both those stops pretty effectively. So they're really popular even in the rainy time. So they're like, well, these are popular, let's make them gyms. I hope like they went through and they populated gyms, and they're gonna go through and like look at all the gyms and go, oh, you know,
Yeah. Prune the gyms.
Prune, yeah. There's ding ding ding.
Yep.
So I have like haircut, and I have to do prescriptions, and I have to do this, that, and the other thing, and therapy, and grocery shopping, and...
Damn, that is a full day.
It's a full day for me.
Yeah.
All that stuff is going to be done by like 1. And then I have chest night at the gym. And then I'm going to work out with Willie.
Have fun. Bye.
Okay, things took a little longer at home on WoW than I was expecting. I'm at the therapy building. Yeah, and whatnot. Apparently I got into it with an LGBT sports reporter on Facebook, and yeah, probably shouldn't have done that, but that's what took so long. I almost had a crying fit in there. I mean, it was near the end, but we were talking about being like super lonely, and that on top of LGBT athletes and not really giving a crap about me, and then being, as is for now, kind of cut off from a lot of team activities, and then the issue I've had with Aaron, kind of feeling like really alone on 3 fronts, but hopefully the 8th is going to fix a lot of things, at least with that. Hopefully. Anyway, so we're off to get a haircut. Haircut has been had. There's a lot of grandparents with children in the store today. Momentarily looked at sweet tea and I realized probably not. Yeah. Makes me think that the young kids are getting out of school and the parents are like, we still have to work. The grandparents are watching after them. Still no Lay's chips out, so do we got... I need an adult. I need an adult. I love the fact that it's like the low price. So for a half gallon, it's $1.79, but then a gallon is $2.59. And I'm like, let's just take as $1.80 and run and double that to $3.60. Yeah. Apparently, this lady's trying to be very health conscious with her kids. I mean, she's over at the cheapy food section, and her kid's like, I want this. It looks great, and it's like things. She goes, well, it says it has wheat flour in it, but I'm not sure if that's actually wheat. And because I'm just so confused whether or not what has gluten or not in it these days. She goes, but gluten's a disease. And the little kids, but gluten's a disease. She goes, no, celiac is a disease, and I don't want you guys catching that. So we have to go gluten-free. I'm thinking, that's not how it works. That's not how any of that works. You can't catch celiac. You can't catch autism. You're born that way. Sorry, one of the trainers from the gym is here, and I was getting distracted. I need to figure out what I'm doing. Okay, let's figure out all the stuff to do here, and I am going to go do a workout with Willie to work on explosion stuff, I guess. Yes. Oh, I need the other taco stuff. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.